Hey there, welcome to Auspicious Tarot. Thank you for being here. We're going to go ahead and get a monthly read for my lovely Sagittarius for the month of March. What's going on for March? Don't forget to like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel if this resonates, and comment down below. Good Spirit, what is the overall energy for Sagittarius, March 2026. Knight of Wands, so a lot of fast moving energy. I see you forging ahead in multiple projects. A lot of fast energy, a lot of quick movement. You could have Egyptian ancestry. You're someone who's completely prepared for these new changes coming in. This is after a period of mourning or loss. My condolences for those of you who that's resonating for. But you've moved into a space of acceptance as much as possible, as much as you can accept with that. And there's like a sense of quick moving footsteps. Tell me more about the footsteps for Sagittarius. What's coming toward them? The Lovers. March, there is going to be an opportunity to explore a new relationship. Someone has been watching you from afar, watching you through your grieving process, through your life in general, for those of you who are not undergoing grief. And they want to come and meet you halfway. As a matter of fact, your spirit guides are orchestrating this divine meeting. This is an ordained connection. Tell me more about the Lovers. This is someone who's going to be very, very generous. And this is someone who, in general, their life philosophy is generosity. They have a lot of time, energy, and love to give to you. They recognize that initially they're going to need to pour in a bit more and really impress you. This is someone who's going to take the time to orchestrate beautiful dates. Someone who's really going to hone in on you. Someone who's very strategic about everything they say and everything that they do. This is a very intentional person. They don't live their life by mistake as much as possible. This is someone who is very philanthropic. Tell me more. We have Judgment. Yes, this new person that you're going to meet in March is someone who is literally orchestrated by both yours and their ancestors and spirit team. Tell me more about judgment. And this comes after a very tumultuous relationship you could have had. Maybe you had a string of difficult relationships or dates. Either way, this does come after a very, very difficult time period. Like I said earlier, for those of you who are unfortunately, going through the life process of mourning and grieving, and this could be a relationship, someone who is no longer alive, but this is what's coming out for judgment. And as a side note, for those of you who have exes or someone who's still watching your social media and whatnot, part of their karma is to see you move on and happy with this new person who you're going to be meeting. Tell me more about the Lovers. What are the true intentions of? Now this again seems like a very positive relationship that's coming in, but let's dive deeper. So, sorry to interrupt my question, but good spirit, what is the real intention behind this person? Is there a challenge? They want to marry you. This is someone who is genuinely seeking out long-term, lifetime partnership. Someone who truly wants to be there for you and watch out for you. Not someone who's just going to kind of be there along for the ride of what your life can provide to them, but someone who truly wants to contribute to building a new link in their lineage and your lineage. This is someone who thinks very long term, who thinks in terms of contracts and providing safety, containment. Someone who is very dedicated to their family. Someone who wants to be dedicated to a family of their own with you. Nice. Tell me about the Knight of Wands energy. Yeah, this Knight of Wands is definitely someone who is, they've got their priorities straight. Sometimes Knight energy can be a little bit finicky, but in this case, this is very positive. This is someone who's truly dedicated. Someone who's suited up and armored up, ready to fight for you. Beautiful. Youthful too. They see you as their empress. As I said earlier, yeah, you are their wish fulfillment. They see you as the perfect addition to their family. They think you're going to be a great mother or father. They think that you have all of the life experience needed to protect your family and your future kids too. That's very important. You can literally have a kid with anybody. It's not hard, but to actually have a true bond, to have a mother who will truly help their kids navigate this world, even if goodness forbid something happens to your partner, you know what I mean? Someone who will really actually set their kids up for success. Anyone can have a kid. Anyone can go on out there, lay down, get knocked up or knock somebody up, and then bam, there's going to be a kid. That is the dumbest, easiest thing that you could do on this planet. But the hardest thing you can do is to actually pick the right partner who actually has the intellect and emotional ability to truly prepare kids for the future. Not just have them, to prepare them. This is awesome. This is someone who totally is there. This is going to lead to marriage. It definitely is. Nice. What else does lovely Sagittarius need to know? Oh yeah, they're on the way quickly. We have King of Pentacles on the bottom, so they have their finances straight. Yeah, this is someone who is not going to be, they're just going to be generous. It's not going to require a conversation about How finances will be handled? No, this is someone who sees the inherent value of taking care of their wife financially. This is not someone who's going to be like, oh, we got to split everything. And wow, say like 5 years in the future, once you finally had your kid and everything, they're not going to be the person who's going to leave you to take care of everything while also working full-time or multiple full-time jobs, while raising the kids, while doing this, and then wants to yell at you about a light bill or something. No. This is going to be someone who is going to completely ensure that you have the most safe, comfortable pregnancy possible, the most safe, comfortable life possible, because they know that they see the true value of womanhood. This is someone you can trust. This is someone who is not chauvinist. They're not misogynist. This is someone who genuinely, appreciates and sees women as human beings. Beautiful. Congrats, Sagittarius. You deserve it. This is beautiful energy. This is someone who's going to allow your nervous system to relax. They're not going to attack your nervous system. And another reason why that Judgment card is out here, because yeah, you did have, some negative experiences. I really feel like just about every single woman has had some sort of negative experience. There are too many, too much hateful rhetoric against literally more than half of the population out there. Really disgusting, depraved stuff. But this is, not that person whatsoever. They're normal. Like many other really great men, this is a normal, great man. Like genuinely. This is not, some weirdo who's on like Reddit or 4chan or whatever, like, I'm black pill, red pill crap. No, this is literally a normal person. A normal man who I get this person probably does have a degree. If they don't, then they are blue collar and they're respected in their field. They do great work, great showmanship. This is someone who all around has great integrity. If you experience the opposite of a normal person, a normal man, this isn't an insecure guy either. This isn't a weird jealous dude. This is literally a normal man. A normal and genuinely good man. And there's a whole lot of those type of men out there. There really are. There was 5 of cups that came up as well. So you could be looking at things and looking at the past relationships you've had and regret wow, I guess it's never gonna happen. I'll just be alone. Okay, I'd rather be safe than deal with any of that crap again. Understandable. This is someone who your nervous system is going to feel normal around. This is going to be a good thing. And they're going to treat you very well. So, of course, do your vetting and whatnot. But based on the cards, this is going to be a beautiful connection for sure. Shout out to the normal good men of the world. Appreciate and love you. Seriously. All right, and which of course all of my male followers, hi guys, you make up 50% of my viewership. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you so much. Of course, all of my male followers are normal, so that's a requirement for this channel. But yeah, this is nice. Very good. What else is coming up for Sagittarius? Public recognition. This person is they're gonna want to show you around almost like arm candy, not in an objectifying kind of way, but in a this is my lady, that I love her very much. This is, she's gonna usher in the new generation of my family. And yeah, literally this is a normal man. I love this for you. What else? In the beginning, don't feel like you need to rush into anything either. Don't take this reading and think, yay, the next person that I go out on a date with, that's the person, da-da-da. No, let them actually show you evidence over time that this is who they actually are. Please don't just blindly think the next person you date or something is going to be the one, because maybe not. I don't know. But in March, I do see that you are meeting someone who is going to, probably going to help you close down any potential options or anything like that. I think that you're not even like dating anybody. You're just not even doing that. You're definitely like in a hermit mode, giving Virgo energy, honestly. But yeah. Take your time and rest on it. This is someone who sees relationships in a positive and healthy way. So this, you're gonna know, here we go. This is what we're getting at. Main message is you're gonna know this person by the way that they don't rush you. They don't rush you into anything at all. Nothing at all. You're gonna know this person by when you speak with them, they're genuinely interested in what you have to say. And as you get to see them more and more, they're actually going to be remembering what you told them. They basically see you as a real human being. They don't just see you as an object. So this is awesome. You're not going to need to rush. And also, I don't know, I'm getting the feeling that in the past there's like some hesitance to going out with this person that you may initially feel, because they're very attractive, but you're going to be worried that you're going to run into like somebody's ex or somebody while you're out with them. You're not. You can, relax on the crook of their arm, and you're not going to have to worry about that. I get the feeling that some of you did deal with some sort of strange interactions where somebody's ex was like trying to hurt you or just reach out to you or just harass you in some kind of way. That's coming through because that person like they didn't treat the other person well, and so it just kind of drove them to a point of extreme. This is not what this person does at all. They were raised right. The Magician and Seven of Wands. So by guarding yourself, sticking to yourself for a while, you were able to manifest this person. Things are going to click. Like, it's going to feel normal. You're not going to feel that heart beating out of your chest sensation. You're not going to like feel nervous around this person. You're going to feel like, oh, nice. Like it's just going to feel nice, normal. They're not going to like say things that like hit you in the chest and deflate you. This is someone who literally is like, they're going to gas you up and boost up your confidence so much because they love you. They truly see you as a person. And that's so important because unfortunately with those really icky negative mindsets that unfortunately wayward men fall into, well, yeah, they don't look at women as, they just kind of see, oh, like it reminds me of that case of up in New York where there was some like rando idiot who was just punching women in the face for no reason, just like literally just random women, not knowing who they are, their story, if they were battling cancer, if they just lost somebody, if they just had a great day at work, if they just lost their child, none of that. They don't see that. It's like those weirdo red pill, black pill, 4chan, Reddit hate women weirdos online, but in real life, and we saw examples of that like up in New York, and unfortunately, in other dynamics too. This ain't that person. This is the kind of person that they're like, what is Reddit? What is this? Like, what do you mean? Like, this is not, they don't, and their friends, their circle of friends are all similar. They all revere women, love women, see women as people, whether or not they have sisters or a good relationship with their mother. This is someone who is strong-minded, just like the amazing men who watch this channel, and they surround themselves with strong-minded people too. This is someone who's actually safe. Someone who will defend you. This is the kind of person who they do not get around their friends and talk about you negatively, share things that are private about you. Or they don't do that. They don't do that. They're a real man. A normal, good, real man. Beautiful stuff. Very good. And it's not even like they are willing to defend you and they treat you well because it's a reflection of them. They don't do it in a selfish way. They do it because it's the right thing to do. Because you can run into the guys who are, they'll treat you okay enough in public because of how it's going to make them look. That's selfish, vapid, and can turn dangerous behind closed doors. Yeah, this is not that at all. This is so awesome. Yay. All right, what else? Any other messages for my lovely Sagittarius watching this video? Aww. You all are going to be making some beautiful memory. As a matter of fact, this person is going to treat you so well. Because I do get the sense in the past there was, mistreatment. I don't know. Some of you, this is going to be someone that you knew from childhood. So they're like, oh my goodness, it's you. I haven't seen you in like 20 years. And then you hit it off. And then, boom, a few years later, you got your kiddos. And it's just as cute like that. And for those of you who it's not someone from your childhood, this is someone who's going to be putting in beautiful memories into your life. So many amazing memories. They're going to be so safe for your nervous system and for who you are as a person that it's going to heal a lot of things. Like these are, like this is so cute. Like, how before, that weird subset of freaks that try to call themselves men, when they're little kids, they probably did have like a little crush on a girl or something. Maybe they did try to be respectful like forever ago. It's this energy. It's this energy. This person's literally, it's like they have this beautiful childlike essence about them where it's like, this is the kind of person who like may want to write you a poem, bring you flowers, rant, like just things like that. Very romantic, and they see life as romantic too. Their perspective on life is very balanced, normal, good. Yeah, this is someone who's gonna kind of like take the hand of like take your physical hand, but it's almost like, okay, what I'm trying to get across is think of like both of your inner children, like your inner kids, who you are is at the core. It's like he's gonna hold her hand and say it's safe. You're safe now. Let's actually go home. And you're gonna be like, okay, let's do this. And then you just take the leap of faith. It's beautiful. Look at you holding your little flower from them, from this flower bouquet that they gave you. This is so beautiful. Yay. Good. Wonderful, wonderful. All right, let's get a little more advice cards for you. I'm so happy for you. That's awesome. What else? What are some grounding cards for my lovely Sagittarius for this new person they're going to meet this month? The Sun. We have healing energy, happiness, comfort, and joy. This is exactly what this person is going to be delivering to you in the form of just being who they are. This is going to be awesome. This is the kind of person where you're like let's go out tonight and watch the stars, like, and have deep conversation. This is beautiful. I mean, oh my gosh, I dropped the whole deck, guys. I really dropped the whole thing. Let me try again. Maybe this one. Positivity, a huge change. So for some of you, because I mean, again, we have this card here. So it's looking like in the past, yes, you did deal with some painful connections. This is a significant change. This is not going to be that whatsoever. There won't be any rushing, none of that. It's going to be just living life. You're not going to feel, and this is someone who doesn't like keep a rotation or an HR department like my a-hole ex used to say. None of that. No, this is someone who literally like sees people as people. They don't look at love as a game. They look at it as like a part of life to be cherished and respected. Like they look at it as genuinely a part of life. Sweet stuff. The hedge. Great potential. Boundaries. Indecision. This, I feel like, represents what you faced in the past. It's like you leave your home as a little girl, a teenager, young woman, and over time, you think that, okay, I'm going to go down this path. I don't know what's beyond these hedges. I don't know what's beyond the gate, but I'm going to trust myself. And then you run into these obstacles. You could have had like maybe 5 different negative experiences, maybe even with the same one guy, or it could be across like your dating history type of thing. But this is someone, it's like, you finally have gotten to where the moon is, where the castle is, in a way. Like you've traversed through all of that, and now you're home. You're home. You're gonna feel at home. Especially with this card coming out and belonging in this position, explaining judgment, and 5 of Swords. So this is what I've got for you, Sagittarius. Congratulations. This is something you deserve. You deserve to be loved, respected, and cherished. And so does this partner. And you guys are going to do that. And it's going to be incredible. You're going to live a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful life with this person, for sure. I mean, conflict resolution is going to be, simple conversation. They're literally going to listen to you. Like the full spectrum of human that you are is going to be revered, loved, respected. And so will they. That's what you're going to be doing for them too. And it's going to feel even sweeter because I get the sense eventually you'll share some things that you've gone through in the past whenever you're comfortable, whenever that happens. And they're going to feel even more loved by you after hearing those experiences, because it's like, wow, she went through XYZ, but now she's still willing to love me after all of that. I wouldn't be surprised if she never dated anybody again and just said, screw it, I'm gonna go move to Timbuktu, have a garden, and that's it. I wouldn't be surprised if she did. Like, she went through XYZ, really, and she wants to love me. It's gonna deepen their love for you. If in the past you've shared, vulnerable things about yourself, and the person used that against you, especially in arguments, things like that, and it's like you felt like you regret telling that person anything about you, those vulnerable things, because all they did was throw it in your face, that was because they saw it as like confirmation they should treat you badly. In this case, this person is normal. This is a good, normal, amazing man. And they're going to hear these things and be like, wow, first of all, the way I wish I could deck whoever that was And then also, oh my God, you actually want to give me your love after all that? What? Oh, I'm gonna treat you even better. Like literally, this is a really normal, healthy relationship that you're gonna be. It looks like the sparks are starting in March. So congrats, babes. Get ready. Like the video, share the video, subscribe, come back for more. I upload kind of sporadically, but I usually upload on Premiere. So like subscribe so then you can actually see the notification. Okay, see you next time.